Part 1. Hey Reddit, never thought I'd be that guy writing here, but here I am. I 35 years old men have been married to my wife, Mel, 32 years old wife for almost 5 years. We don't have kids, that was mutual, we both agreed early on we just wanted to focus on our careers and enjoy life. Things were good, or at least I thought they were. Mel started working from home last year after her office switched to remote, while I work in IT and still go into the office a few days a week. A few months ago, her car broke down. Nothing major, but the repair cost was apparently more than the car was worth. So until we decided what to do, she started using Uber to get around. Totally reasonable, or so I thought. What struck me as odd was how she always requested the same driver. She even mentioned him by name a couple times, Rico. She said he was super polite and always on time. I didn't think much of it at first. I mean, she was taking these rides during the day. Errands, gym, hair appointments, normal stuff. But then, she started getting a little weird. She'd get dressed up just to go get groceries. Makeup, perfume, short skirts, stuff she didn't even wear to dinner dates with me. And every time I asked casually about it, she had an answer locked and loaded. I just feel better when I look good. I'm not doing it for anyone, I'm doing it for me. Still, something didn't feel right. She was smiling at her phone a lot more, turning the screen when I'd walk past, hiding it under her pillow at night. Yes, seriously. I brought it up once, just lightheartedly. I said, "You sure talk about Rico a lot." She laughed, way too hard, and said, "Oh please. The guy's like 50 and has 2 kids. Chill." Part 2. So, the 50-year-old Uber driver with 2 kids. Yeah, turns out he's 29 and built like a damn Instagram model. I found that out the hard way. Here's what happened. One day, Mel said she was going to get her nails done. Cool, whatever, but she left her iPad open on the coffee table, and her messages were synced to it. I had no idea until that day. I wasn't snooping. I walked by, the screen lit up with Rico. Same spot as last time? Mel. Obviously. Wear that black tee. My stomach dropped. I clicked the thread. There were weeks of messages. Flirty emojis, pictures, I miss you, texts. Her calling me boring, and saying she felt trapped in domestic hell. She even texted him while we were watching a movie together last week. She said, "He's passed out on the couch. You'd never fall asleep on me like this." I felt sick, like physically sick, so I did what any dumb, heartbroken guy would do. I didn't say anything. Not yet. I wanted to see it for myself. Next time she said she was going out for a coffee, I followed her. I know, stalker move, but at this point I wasn't thinking clearly. She walked 2 blocks to a side street. Rico pulled up in his car, not even discreet. She got in the back. They didn't drive off. I parked far enough not to be seen, but I could still see through the rear windshield. And yeah, it was exactly what you think. They were all over each other in the backseat. Hands, mouths, her legs wrapped around his waist like she couldn't get close enough. I didn't confront them, not then. I just sat there, watching my wife destroy everything we built, in a ***ing Uber. Part 3. I wish I could say I calmly walked away, processed it, and made a mature decision. Nope. I sat in my car for nearly 2 hours. Not crying, just numb. Like my brain refused to accept what I'd seen. I think part of me was still hoping there was some explanation, even though I knew damn well there wasn't. That night, I didn't say anything. She came home smelling like peppermint gum and cheap cologne, gave me a kiss on the cheek, asked if I wanted to order sushi, and sat next to me on the couch like she wasn't just having sex with another man in the backseat of his car 2 hours ago. She even laughed at something on TV, like everything was normal. So, I decided that tomorrow, I was going to confront her. I spent the night gathering proof. Screenshots of her texts from the iPad, pictures of the car, timestamps, everything. I wanted to make sure when she started lying, and I knew she would, I could shut it down fast. Next morning, she was in the kitchen making eggs. Wearing his hoodie, I recognized it from one of the photos she sent him. I sat down across from her and said, "How long have you been screwing your Uber driver?" She froze, spat a half-chewed bite of egg back onto the plate. "What the **** did you just say?" she snapped. "You heard me. Rico. Black Toyota, side street, hoodie you're wearing. Want me to keep going?" She went instantly from shocked to full-blown hysterical. Started yelling. "You went through my stuff? You're tracking me like a psycho? You seriously don't trust me? After everything I've done for you?" She made it about me. She even said, "We weren't even happy. You barely even look at me anymore. If I did cheat, and I'm not saying I did, maybe it's because you pushed me there." I've never seen someone lie so fast, so hard, and so confidently. I told her I was filing for divorce. That's when she completely lost it. Part 4. So yeah, when I told Mel I was filing for divorce, she snapped like a damn twig. Screaming, crying, throwing dishes. At one point she grabbed my laptop and slammed it onto the floor. Joke's on her, it was already broken, just sitting on the counter. She went on this unhinged rant about how I was overreacting, that it was just emotional, and then, get this, said it wasn't even that serious. You're really going to throw away 5 years over some backseat makeout session with a guy who doesn't even mean anything to me? Then a minute later, you know what? Rico treats me better in 15 minutes than you have in 5 years. She couldn't even keep her own lies straight. She flipped between, it was nothing, and, you made me do it, like she was cycling through excuses on autopilot. No apology, no remorse, just deflection, screaming, and making me out to be the villain. I told her she needed to leave the apartment that day. I already had my lawyer draft the notice. That's when she got manipulative. Suddenly it was, you're abandoning me. I left everything for you. You're going to regret this when I'm gone. Then came the tears, waterworks on full blast. I didn't buy a second of it, but she still didn't go quietly. She called my mother that night and told her I was mentally unstable and hallucinating. Claimed I was making up stories because I was jealous of her male friends. My mom called me in shock. I sent her the proof. Every single screenshot. She hasn't spoken to Mel since. Next day, Mel packed up 2 bags and slammed the door behind her like she was the victim. Rico apparently ghosted her. She texted him something like, "It's just me and you now." And he replied, "Whoa, that's not what this was." Perfect ending, really. Final part. So, this is it. The end. Mel moved out 2 weeks ago. The apartment is quiet now, like, eerie quiet, but peaceful. No screaming, no fake apologies, no walking on eggshells while she texted her driver. The divorce is moving fast. My lawyer made sure of that. I submitted all the evidence, texts, photos, even that video of her cozying up in the car like it was her second home. She tried to delay things, claimed she was emotionally traumatized, but the judge didn't buy it. She burned her own bridge. Funny thing? Rico blocked her hard, changed his number, deleted his Uber account. Guess he didn't sign up for the full drama package. I heard through the grapevine, her cousin messaged me, of all people, that Mel's been staying with a friend and crying about how 2 men abandoned her. She's still playing the victim, still pretending it wasn't her fault. But I'm done. I've unfollowed her, blocked her on everything, and deleted every photo we ever took together. I'm not bitter, I'm free. I've started going out again, seeing friends, laughing, living, and the biggest plot twist? Last night I actually took an Uber for the first time in months. Different city, different vibe, super chill driver. We talked about food, music, nothing heavy. And when I got out of that car, I felt like that chapter of my life had really ended. No more lies, no more hysterics, just me, starting over. Thanks for following this mess, Reddit. I lived through hell, and left it in the rearview.